Hi guys, it's Tony with Beelz Tone tuning in once again. It is your homeboy on the microphone. I'll get to later on this year here in a minute, but I want to tell you a little bit about my style as far as when it comes to whenever it comes to music. I mean, I'm a multi-talented artist. I've been doing this since I was about 7 years old. My brother Preston got me into music. Um, let's see, he had a studio growing up, so I was always in the studio listening to him do every style you could ever imagine. He was just multi-talented too. He passed away a few years back, so I took over the helm. It was Corner Spot Productions I was working for at the time. I don't own it, so I decided to go freelance. We didn't have any artists on it at the time except for me, and everybody else was getting money except for me. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do my own thing. Might as well. But I do this not only for my own accord, but to honor my fallen brothers in arms who are up in heaven. I have two brothers that passed away a couple years apart. I have an auntie who passed away a few years before them. Let's see, I mean, that's just real talk. But all these albums, all these voices you hear, it's me doing them. It's me alone. So if you hear a female voice, guess what? I didn't have a female come in here and record for me. I did it on my own, people. And I'm proud of it. You understand? You understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? And no, I don't have a split personality. I mean, a lot of people want to think that I do. But honestly, I mean, I know what's going on. I know how to do the voices. I know how to switch up my voice. I know how to hit high octaves, low octaves. I know how to be up, falsetto, and low. Oh, baritone, baby. Anyways, so I just wanted to do that for you for just a minute. So we're going to get into later this year. My style is raw and gritty. Is what I like to say it is. It is a freestyle underground. I do hip-hop music, I do rock music, and I do pop music, and I touch on country music. I'm not a big country music fan. I like some country songs, don't get me wrong. I'm out in the country right now. I'm not hungry right now, but earlier I had the munchies, so we settled that score right there. So what we're going to get into is, like, I got Prism City coming out on 6/11/2021. Tower of the Found comes out on 8/13/2021. Final Statement comes out on 12/10/21. These are all albums, people. Wednesday Tracks comes out on 10/27/21. Let's see. I'm looking at the album list right now, so that's why you see me just scanning it. I got Static Mind coming out on 6/4/21. And Tower of the Found is actually a mixtape. So it's gonna be a busy year. If you wanted music that you could listen and vibe to, best believe I got that. I don't have the best beats in the world sometimes. I make my own beats. I do my own voices. I have my own characters that I portray. I like to consider myself a one-man show and a one-man army. Sometimes. Because sometimes you just gotta handle business. I'm not saying go out there like Rambo. But if you're gonna spit with some ammo. That's why they call me Uzi Lips. Sometimes. Some places. I'm too legit. Truth. True facts. True facts. Anyways. I'm a class clown. I'm 35 years old. I know I look old. Old as dirt right now. I got glare on my head and everything. I don't really care. I have a receding hairline. I've had one since I was 18. A little bit about me. I just had a brain tumor removed last year. So I took 2020 off, like most artists did. 2019, I produced 5 albums under the name of Tony Jones with 5 singles that preluded the albums. This year, I have quite a bit more. Let's see what we're banking at right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 different albums. That's albums, people. 14 albums ready for release or already released. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 singles out. And my singles, I want to let you know right now, you're like, this guy does hip-hop music. What's going on? Why are all these singles rock music? Because I love me some rock music. And I don't mind country music, but I like to put my own spin on it. So I don't even consider it country music. I say country music because I dropped the C because I'm not full-blown country. You dig? I know I sound pretty country sometimes, but that's because I've traveled the whole U.S. I picked up accents from everywhere. I mean, we could talk all day if you want to like this and just go back like we're almost Swedish or something. Or I could just drop it real low and just go straight dirty and be like, hey, baby, what's up? You know what I'm talking about. You holla at your boy. It's Roscoe B. Jenkins. Yeah, I'm trying to be smooth right now. Anyways, one of these days, I actually have hair growing back. If you see it, I've always had thin hair on top. Enough about my hair. I don't know why we focus on hair so much. I shave my head most of the time. Most of my life, I've just trimmed it short. Even whenever I was younger, I have pictures of me like that look. I look pretty much the same now as I did whenever I was like 18, with my head shaved and my beard shaved. So the only hip hop song that I have that's a single right now is Grandpa Skit. I got the Risky Danger Field, the third. They're all done as my Risky Danger character. He's got kind of a country twang to him. And more or less what it is that I touch on a little bit. It's like country rock. Rock country is what I try to do. I try to tell a story. Or I try to literally just talk to you about the factuals and the current affairs. Like, for instance, right now, I realized, like, yesterday, lobbies were open to restaurants. Today, they're all closed. And ain't nobody's lobbies open. So, I mean, that's just how we're rolling today. The state of America is in, I don't know, fluctuation is what I'm going to say. Not disarray, fluctuation. That's my electric guitar. I call her White Girl. And the other guitar over there, my acoustic guitar, I call her Black Betty. But you can call her Yayo. And, well, the thickness. Because the thickness is real. And she got an hourglass figure. So, enough about my guitars. You can play Where's Waldo and look around the room if you want to. I station all this stuff around the house. I live in a tiny house right now. It's a recording studio. Doubles as a recording studio. I'm not rich. I'm probably the brokest MC you've ever met in your life. I have a shoestring budget. I make Logic's EBT budget look like he's rich. You think I'm balling? Yes, again, because I ain't ballin', baby. Yeah. Anyways, so they call me Sugar Baby Tone sometimes. Beelz, Sugar Baby Tone, because I be sweet. They call me baby because they all love me. I don't know. That's what ladies say to me all the time. Hey, baby, what's up? Hey, baby, what's up? Hey, sugar, hey, sugar, hey, sugar. But I'm like, no, I'm not having it today. Yeah. So, a little bit about me. Been a single dad for 10 years. I was almost signed. I was ready to be signed 10 years ago. And I was married. And my wife's like, you sign and it's not going to be good for us. So I gave it up. I gave it up for her. I gave it up for my kids. I gave it up for everybody. And I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm sitting here alone. So I should have just signed and took the money and worked out the details with everything else. But I'm back here. It is Tony Jones with Beelz Tone now. I was formerly Tony Jones with Corner Spot Productions. So, and Corner Spot was an actual record label, whereas Beelz Tone is just, well, it's a band name. So, in my band, I ain't talking about rubber bands. I'm talking about my band that make music. What you know? What you know? What you know? Anyways. That's right, people. I like to joke around. I like to have fun. This segment is really just going to touch on style. I have 5 rock songs that are coming out. They are singles. They come out on, they start on 5/16/21 as Wanted. That's the first one. Second one is Johnny, 5/26/21. Johnny Take 2, which is literally my second take at the song. And it's 6/2/21. Not the Enemy, which is 6/5/21. And Golden Reach, which is 6/16/21. After that, you got space as far as my singles go. And then on 7/7, you got Livid Day that comes out. And after that, you got Cannon Arms, which I love Cannon Arms. I just love it. I've listened to it like every day since I produced it. I'm not going to put any music on for you right now because I want you to go out there. If you search my name anywhere, you're going to find my music. It's everywhere now. I want to thank Song Trader. Did I say that right? Yeah, Song Trader for producing my music and putting it on all major markets. Yet again, this is my second time with them. I had to wait a year to change my name too, and I had to quarantine a lot last year, just because, more or less, I had brain surgery in November 23rd. I was working at a local restaurant before that. Yeah, that's right, people. I work an ordinary job usually. I've been doing that like most of my life. I've been rich, like just dirty rich before, for a day, and then robbed, and I've been poor. So poor I'm counting change. And right now I'm not counting change, which is good that I got more than change in my pocket. I hope we all have more than change in our pocket. But I want to thank you all for tuning in to this segment, which is just more or less about my styles, singles coming out. I do want to talk about the album that just released last, which would be Rings. I have a deluxe version of it, Monster Mash version of it. I switched it to Rings His Story because it's really my story. My ex-wife came up with an album of her own, came up with lyrics and everything else. I had to memorize all the lyrics and everything, and that's what I did, and that's what Rings was really about. It's not the best. I made all the beats on my own. I actually played the instruments the best I could. I have a Key Station Mini 32 that I rock right now. And then you see the guitar behind me. I play some guitar, so I layered in some guitar sounds, some glue as I put it, and we rocked it up with rock beats. And then on His Story, it's a little bit better because I use a lot of loops. I want to thank Jackson Made I have like 3 songs on there that he hooked me up with all the loops for, and I did the builds and more or less the timing myself. But yeah, I want to thank all these. I want to thank Jackson Made. I want to thank Brick. I want to thank Dark Chi, Monarch. Just pretty much, if you go to soundtrap.com, it's ridiculous. If you go to soundtrap.com, they got endless loops, endless instruments, endless everything. I know people aren't plugging Soundtrap right now, but I want to plug it right now and just say thank you to Soundtrap, because without them, I wouldn't have been able to produce 300 songs in, well, 4 months' time. That's right, 4 months' time. If you factor that up, it's about 30 songs a day or somewhere near there. I did 20 songs. I did a full album in a day, and they literally processed it through, did all the mixing for me, and hooked me up. It's not always the best quality whenever you try to come in and do it raw and gritty, but best believe when it's done, it's done. You dig what I mean? So, why do I like to do raw and gritty? Because I want to give you a performance that is not so far-fetched. I don't want to go back with my ad-libs. All my ad-libs are placed in with the freestyles. Everything is freestyle with me. There's only a handful of songs where I wrote the lyrics down. Where'd he go? It disappeared. Anyways, I had a notebook with a couple lyrics in it. Now it's all gone. So, but, yeah, let's talk about Lucid Dreams, because it's the cleanest album I've done so far. Yeah, I used to cuss like a sailor. I am a Christian. I try very, very hard to not cuss in my rhymes, but, I mean, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I just gotta let one go. I know the Bible says it is better to bless than curse, but at the same time, I gotta use the words to express myself sometimes. And I don't like that expression of myself, because I got a kid, and he's like, I want to listen to music, Dad. I want to listen to music, Dad. I want to listen to music, Dad. Sometimes he's like that. And I'm just like, you know what? You can't listen to this song because it's explicit. You gotta be 18, you know? And I dig that. I understand. Like, I don't let him listen. My boy Blue, I call him Free Rap. I've called him Blue his whole life. It's not his real name. It's just a cool nickname I came up with him for him. And Free Rap is spelled F-R-33-R-A-P. So if you see that on my album, best believe it's him. I don't always put it on the song that it's supposed to go on, just because I'm trying to protect him too, because he's young. So, yeah, I mean, he's a beatboxer though at heart. He beatboxes like every day. He'll just sit there and kick a beat sometimes. But he wants to be an ordinary kid, and I don't blame him. I grew up in music, and I know how hard and raw and gritty it can be sometimes to be a musician. So at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what, kid? Just live your life. I'm going to live and let live. And we're going to rock and roll. And I want you to be the best that you can be. I want everybody to be the best they can be. I don't want to determine what your bestness is. I just want to forward whatever progression you have going on from this level to the next level and then the following level. So, I want to thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Tony Jones. I am the front man and, well, the entire band of Beelz, Tone. Hope you enjoy.